Hello everyone, my name is Sunny Dove and welcome back to my Let's Play Fallout 4 Survival Mode. Last time we found the Courser, turned him off with the help of Mama Murphy, the site, and a lot of drugs.
Let me know if there's
We had the code to turn off the Coursers, took the Courser chip from said Courser, killed a bunch of gunners at Greeny Tech. I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it Green Tech, Greeny Tech? We're going to call it Green Tech. We cleared out Green Tech genetics. We got the Courser chip. We're good to go. We're going to take that back to Good Neighbor, I believe. Yes. But in between episode I ran back to Hangman's Alley off screen, I ran into Cricket. Cricket had Spray and Pray, a weapon that I had been meaning to purchase for a while, and now that caps aren't really too much of an issue anymore, we're pretty much raking in the caps. Anytime I go out on a venture, we're coming in with 3,000 or 4,000 more caps of gear and whatnot to sell. So I figure time to pick up some more legendary weapons. It's already got a powerful receiver. Let's give it a short light barrel. It already has a recoil compensating stock, a large quick eject drum magazine. We'll put a reflex sight on it. And it has a suppressor. The Spray and Pray is an explosive submachine gun using 45 ammunition. Has a high rate of fire, and for every bullet, it explodes in 15 explosive damage, which does scale with the Demolition Expert perk. So,
I'm very successful.
If we were to ever level Commando and Demolition Expert, that weapon would be excellent. But I don't plan on doing that right now, so for now it gets stashed away in the old steamer trunk.
Next person that asked me to shag
It's definitely a
is
potential
getting
settler weapon
If you get
or
one.
companion weapon, though. It's the main reason I bought it. Alright, with our business in Hangman's Alley complete, we're off to Good Neighbor.
Amari.
You're back. The glowing sea. Virgil. What happened?
You know anything about decoding Courser chips? Oh, you know, took a radiation bath, hung out with a big green guy, then pulled his encoding chip out of a Courser's neck. He was not happy. Long story, I don't have time. I need the code off this Courser chip. I found Virgil. He has a way inside the Institute, but I need a code from a Courser chip. Let's go with the sarcasm.
Oh, you know, took a radiation bath, hung out with a big green guy, and I pulled this encoded chip out of a Courser's neck. He was not happy.
A Courser chip. You fought a Courser. Oh my god. Unfortunately, I can't help you. I've worked on a lot of synths, but never a Courser. I don't know what that chip does, let alone how to decode it. But there are people who might. I work with a group that, well, they're the only ones I know that even have a chance at cracking Institute security. They're called the Railroad.
Next stop, the railroad. Choo-choo!
Ah, yes. Anyway, you need a code phrase in order
Stop
to find
judging
it.
me.
Follow the Freedom Trail. Good luck.
Follow the Freedom Trail. What the hell does that mean?
In my secret club, the code phrase is just 2 words. Awesome and me.
Yes, well, that's not going to help you here.
Dance
But
just
I'm
like
sure
that? What the
someone
fuck?
with your creativity will be able to figure it out.
I was just trying to make everybody laugh. I guess you just don't appreciate humor, Dance. So we need to find the... Are you kidding me? He's still trailing me. This time he's laying in a memory lounger. This is so great. I'm glad that I have been paying attention looking for him. If you guys don't know what's going on, it'll all become clear soon enough. But a certain individual is trailing me, watching our every move. When possible to do so. Is he in this zone? Did he follow me? I don't see him. He's probably just at like key locations that are related to the main quest line. So we have to find the railroad in order to have the Courser chip analyzed. And our only clue is to follow the Freedom Trail. The best place to start looking is the Boston Common, which conveniently is pretty nearby. We may also stop at a couple locations nearby to work on the quests that we have active here in Good Neighbor. We need to find a drinking buddy as well as... What was the other one? Oh, right. We need to go to Hallucinogen Inc. in order to get some crazy drugs for... What's his name? Fred? Okay, so here's part of the Freedom Trail, but I don't know... Ooh, I like my new sniper barrel on this plasma sniper rifle. Is that one alive? Nope, just weird physics. The hell? It keeps getting knocked around. Okay, this looks like a raider area. Old corner bookstore. Can't remember what's in here. I kind of want to check it out. My curiosity levels are high at the moment. Have I already been in here? I might have. No, there's caps. I feel like I've been in here before, but I just didn't have any room to pick stuff up. Very possible. I think I got in here to get out of the rain or something, and I was like, man, this is not a very big place to explore. I'm disappointed. Then I went back outside into the shitty rain. Yeah, I've been in here. Back out to the financial district we go. Hallucinogen Incorporated is kind of closer to the river. It's a riverside business. Kind of near that amphitheater with those cultist people. And then Drinking Buddy, I don't remember where he's at. Oh, we also need to find the Silver Shroud costume. Brewing Machine is the Drinking Buddy I was referring to. Okay, so we'll tag all these quests. Is the Hallucinogen Incorporated a miscellaneous? It is a miscellaneous, okay. Let's check out our map. Ooh, I also want to go to Cabot House. We should do that. If it's not too far out of the way. Brewing Machine's kind of on the east, on the coast. Then we've got Hallucinogen is backtracking a little bit. The railroad is also... Oh wait, that's just leading me to the beginning of the Freedom Trail. Screw that. I know how to get there. So the question is, do we backtrack to Hallucinogen Incorporated before we go up this way? I'm gonna say no. I'm closer to the railroad. Let's just go find the railroad first, and then we'll go back. I have to be careful. I think there are a bunch of raiders in here. Haymarket Mall. I definitely haven't been in there yet, but I think that's just a ton of raiders. Probably be some decent loot, but I'm surprised. I think this area is usually packed full of raiders. Random Mr. Handy? Ooh, I bet it's Cabot's Mr. Handy. Let's head over to Cabot House. That is the one side quest that is on the way. If you guys don't remember, we picked up a quest from a ghoul back in, I think it was in Diamond City. He's a guy that can kind of wander around from Bunker Hill, Diamond City, and Cabot House. Wherever you run into him at, he offers you a job from his employer. So it'd be called Secret of Cabot House or something. Special delivery. Okay. Talk to Jack Cabot. Let's get this nice looking home guarded by a sentry bot as well as a Mr. Handy. I have an invite, don't worry, buddy.
Go away.
Interesting. The structure in this condition might contain pristine pre-war artifacts.
Let
We
me
should
in.
search it carefully.
Edward Deegan asked me to come here.
Oh, it's you. Good. Come on in.
This is one of my favorite side quests in the game, so I'm happy to get it started.
Come on. Let's go meet the boss.
Whoops.
What is this place?
Better to let Jack answer that. Come on.
As you can see, it's a very nicely furnished home. Quite clean compared to most that we've been in.
Jack, the new gal is here.
One moment. I just have to...
He'll be right with us.
Oh, damn. Clearly, I'll need to adjust the mixture. Hello. Welcome to Cabot House. I'm Jack Cabot.
Whoops. Let's, before we run into some inevitable speech check, let's get into the charismatic stuff. And drop a dog collar in the middle of his living room. Alright, dog meat, why can't I trade with you? Or paladin dance? Not whatever, I'll just be over encumbered, it's fine.
What is this place?
This is my ancestral home. The Cabots have always lived here, since long before the Great War. If you're asking what we're still doing here, with Boston in its current sad state, well, that's a story for another time, perhaps.
Edward said you needed to talk to me before he hired me?
Yes, Edward finds it tiresome. But I always like to know personally everyone who works for me. Please, have a seat. How about a drink? Edward, the good bourbon, eh? Please, have a seat. Now, before we get down to
Amazing.
business, I have a
It's as
question I'd
if
like
time
to ask
itself
all my
has
new
avoided
employees.
this place.
Is this really the time
Don't
for...
interrupt, Edward. The question is this. Do you believe there is other intelligent life in the universe?
Yes, I've actually killed one. Why is that not a speech option? Let's just go with the sarcastic option. That's always good.
I'm not sure there's any intelligent life in the universe. At least not on this planet.
You joke, but make a good point. Say humans perish from the Earth, as they seem intent upon doing. Say thousands of years from now, a new civilization arose. What would they know of us?
You're implying there was a lost alien civilization on Earth in prehistoric times. I don't understand what this has to do with anything. Probably for the best if it was all wiped away, so whoever comes next can start fresh. Even after thousands of years, there would be plenty left to find of our civilization.
You're implying there was a lost alien civilization on Earth in prehistoric times?
Yes, if by alien you mean a non-human precursor to the commonly understood founding cultures. Sumer, Egypt, Assyria.
Jack, can I tell her what I need her to do?
I'm sorry, Edward. I just get carried away sometimes. You're sending her to look for the missing shipment.
Yeah.
Well then, I'd better leave you to it. We'll talk more about this some other time, when things are less rushed. It isn't important now. Welcome to the family.
Okay. You're officially hired. Congratulations.
That was interesting.
Good. If you like that kind of thing, you've come to the right place. That's part of the job, by the way. It's best to keep an open mind. Jack may be eccentric, but he's definitely not crazy. The job I got for you is simple. Jack owns a facility north of the city. There's an important package that went missing between there and here. I need you to track it down and bring it back to me. Any questions?
For starters, what's this package I'm looking for?
It's a metal case holding vials of serum. You don't need to worry about what it is. Jack needs it for his research. That's all you need to know. You should start at Parsons State Insane Asylum. Don't let the name spook you. It's just a secure building that we're using. We think the courier got ambushed as he was leaving the place. The guards heard gunfire in the distance, but we don't know exactly what happened. Check in with Maria at Parsons. She's in charge of the security force there. She can point you in the right direction. You all set then?
Yeah, other than the fact that my legs are breaking from being over encumbered.
Yep, I'll see you soon with the package.
Good luck. Don't get killed on your first job.
Got it.
Hey,
All right, Dance. Now I can trade with you.
Ready.
Did I end up over encumbered? I mean, not over encumbered. Yes, I broke my legs. Wonderful. Oh, damn it. I forgot to put on the Brotherhood steel uniform. Always doing that. Oh well, now I'll be completely prepped for... Ooh. He gave us the bourbon. We get to keep the good bourbon. What a nice fellow. That Jack Cabot. Does he have clean running water? I'm thirsty. Quite parched. I can't remember if there's any running water in here. Probably doesn't want me in his lab. Nope, looks like we're having to leave thirsty, my friends. Have to drink a couple of my own purified waters. So, that's Jack Cabot. His quest has started. We need to go up to the Parsons State Insane Asylum, I think. Talk to the guard captain. Where is it at? Does the animation not fade? Give me additional information. Oh yeah, hit C. Show summary. I'm supposed to recover a missing package. Parsons State Insane Asylum. Okay, got it. If we go north of Boston, we will drop by there for certain. So now we need to get back on the Freedom Trail, see if I can't find that. Okay, this might be actually the church we're looking for. Perhaps.
Okay, cut the shit. Who is that?
Yep, here we go. This is the building we're looking for.
Nothing.
Cheating and metagaming a little bit. Because I know where the Freedom Trail ends, I just skip to the end instead of following it from the beginning at Boston Common. What you can do, if you want to, is follow this little brick line. It goes past a bunch of various monuments and memorials throughout this particular corner. It's kind of northeastern sector of Boston. Damn it, dog meat. Drug it to the ground and made me miss. You stupid dog. You made me look bad. Booga booga booga. Excuse my lack of enthusiasm. So you go down to the basement of the church, and in the catacombs, we will find the entrance to another major faction of Fallout 4. Oh, I just one shot a legendary. Cloaking alloyed metal right leg. 6 pounds, 108 caps. Meh. That's a big old meh. Alright, so here we are at the puzzle. Now, spoiler alert, you have to spell railroad. I'm just going to go ahead and do that. It takes a minute. You have to scroll through all of the letters.
It spins.
Yes, it does spin. And D.
There we go.
Now, I'm pretty sure there's going to be some speech checks in here. Maybe. Let's put some gear on Dance. Or Dog Meat. Dog Meat will work. We'll hop out of our power armor. That way we'll be ready for a speech check.
Stop right there. You went through a lot of effort to arrange this meeting. But before we go any further, answer my questions. Who the hell are you?
Why don't you tell me who you are first?
In a world full of suspicion, treachery, and hunters, we're the synth's only friends. We're the Railroad. So answer my question.
I followed the Freedom Trail looking for the railroad. I'm not your enemy.
If that's true, you have nothing to fear. Who told you how to contact us?
I helped Carl out of a jam. He knows a guy who knows a guy that hooked me up with the lead. I'll just go with Dr. Amari.
Dr. Amari told me how to find you.
Very interesting. Last question. Why are you here?
Now note the man on the left. Damn it, I can't change the camera. Oh, well, whatever. I'll show you all in a minute.
Let's say, hypothetically, I've come into possession of a Courser chip. Would you be able to help?
You have what? This is not a joking matter.
I didn't know we were having a party.
Does he look familiar?
With my invitation. Oh, I see you invited the Courser Killer. Nice.
Deacon, you're late. You're saying this intruder actually killed a Courser? Single-handedly? Oh, that'd give even Gloria a run for her money.
Newsflash, boss. This lady is kind of a big deal. If you're done interrogating her, you might want to show this Courser murdering machine a little courtesy. Just a thought.
I owe you an apology. Anyone who kills a Courser is good in my book. I'm Desdemona, and I'm the leader of the Railroad.
Oh yeah, the little riddles and the decoder ring trick really makes it hard to find.
Oh, yeah. The little riddles and the decoder ring trick really make it hard to find you.
Anyone that wants to meet us is under surveillance as soon as they follow the Freedom Trail. If you were a threat to our organization, all you'd find here is an empty room.
Des, we need to let her in. She's got an intact Courser chip, for God's sake.
That violates our security protocols.
To hell with that. She killed a Courser. There's no way she's working for the Institute.
We're letting you into our headquarters. You're the first outsider ever to be given this privilege. We'll discuss the details about your chip inside.
So hey, Paladin Dance, they didn't invite you in. I'm gonna have you wait here.
Awaiting your command.
I don't want any potential issues with him making comments in the Railroad HQ. Don't think anything would happen, but you never know. I don't think I've ever brought him down here before.
Fortunately, we have the right man for
They're kind of pro-synth. And the Brotherhood's about as far opposed to synthetics of any faction.
Hey, Des. You need something?
Tom, our visitor here has a Courser chip.
Whoa! For real? Oh, man, it's been ages!
Take your time, my man.
Right. Some ground rules. Tom can get you the code, but once he's done, we get the Courser chip.
Ooh, making demands. Not sure I like that.
I don't know. I might need that chip later.
This isn't a negotiation. This is a demand. To anybody else in the Commonwealth, all you have is 2 caps worth of salvage. With us, that data is priceless. But we're not just going to give that away. Talk to me again if you change your mind. Hey, made up your mind.
Well, I guess I don't really have a choice then, do I?
We decode the Courser chip for you, but after that, it's ours. Deal?
Fine. It's yours.
All right. Tom, make it happen.
All right, little Courser chip. Let's have the circuit analyzer take a crack at you. We're in. Chip accessed. Just poke the analog connectors a little. What? Oh man, don't crash. Hold it together. Memory hiccup. Here it comes. Encryption algorithms. All right, we're still running. Oh man, they've added more decimals to the last cipher. This is gonna be... Come on, baby, show me that pattern. Where is it? Wait, they're using the same logarithmic function as the key generator. Oh man, we got lucky. I got you, you Institute bastard, I got you. All right, solve for N. Come on. Show me that sweet base number. Come on, baby. Then we got it. We got the code. Let me load that onto the holotape for ya.
Good work, Tom.
Hey, yeah, but I'm not sure our luck will hold up next time, Des.
Start working on the rest of the chip. And you, I'd love to work with you more. Let me know if you're interested. But to be crystal clear, if you use that data and discover anything involving the Institute, you share it with us first. Otherwise, our relationship will be in jeopardy.
Ooh, the first hint at a crossroads, perhaps, in choosing factions. The Railroad is an interesting faction. They're kind of small. At least they're headquarters here is fairly small. It's not very expansive. They have a bunch of, you know, supposed high-level technology. They've got Tinker Tom, who can decode a Courser chip, so he's obviously pretty knowledgeable guy. I think they have a doctor or two. We'll learn more about the railroad. We're going to work more with them. And here's their little legend for their markings. We've seen these type of markings on various landmarks in the Commonwealth. This one means ally. This one means a cache. This one means danger. This one means pointer, safe house, and dead drop. This is their list of agents. Deacon's the one that's been following us around, and Good Neighbor, and I can't remember if I saw him anywhere else. I think mostly in Good Neighbor he was following us. And we've got various safe houses they've got listed. Allen and Herkimer have been crossed off, so I assume they've been destroyed. Augusta is a question mark, so it might be gone. Dayton, Griswold, Randolph, etc., Sandwicks, Ticonderoga. Those are big safe houses that they've got throughout the Commonwealth. Alright, they've got Pam, the robot.
Processing. Unknown human entity. Your arrival was not calculated.
That's a strange way to say hello.
Temporarily unable to process verbal input. Still processing. Preliminary adjustments to statistical models complete. Commencing introduction. I was, am, and will most likely be Pam. Predictive analytic machine.
Hi Pam, you're looking pretty low res, I gotta say. We need a Pam retexture, or an Assaultron pack. Texture pack. I don't know if anybody's made one of those yet.
Hi, Pam.
Introductory token recognized. Hello. I provide first-order approximations of the behaviors of all residents of the region, designated Commonwealth. Rephrasing. I predict the future.
But you didn't predict me coming.
That's correct. Caution. Biological life forms behave erratically, unpredictably. All output subject to an extremely high margin of error.
Just how inaccurate are you?
The smaller the group, and the greater the time frame, the less accurate I become. But all predictions are affected by the human element. Operation complete. You are a rogue variable. No current or previous models predict your presence or existence. Query. What is your point of origin?
Why do you want to know?
If I cannot explain your existence, future predictive models may have an even greater degree of inaccuracy. I repeat, what is your point of origin?
I wonder if I lie to her if it'll make her explode.
It's a long story.
Processes reaching maximum capacity. Conversation terminated. Pending construction of new probability matrix. Rephrasing. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Pam. Alright, so I think we've met most of the big name people down here. And you all need to get some beds off the ground. You're going to be getting those parasites. Let's have a chat with Deacon and... who else do we need to talk to? Desdemona again. I want to get whatever job she will offer me. I get lost in here easily, I gotta say.
If we're going to be dealing more with each other, I need to make sure that we're on the same page. You know what a synth is, right?
Well, if the Brotherhood of Steel is to be believed, they're very dangerous technology. People, or rather, robots that are hard to distinguish from real humans, at least the Gen 3s.
I've heard rumors. What are they really?
The Institute created them. Synthetic humans. They're mostly organic, part machine. Somewhere along the line, they became more than just constructs. They think, they feel, and they act just like you and me. The Institute treats synths as property, as tools.
Why does the Institute treat them that way?
They're playing God, tinkering with things they don't fully understand. From that lofty vantage, it's easy to deny their creation's very humanity.
But are they human? They're machines. They're like Codsworth.
Aren't synths just machines? And machines are tools.
They started that way. But if it's impossible to tell a single difference between a synth and a human, they must be treated the same. So we seek to free the synths from their bondage. Give them a chance at a real life. I have a question. The only question that matters. Would you risk your life for your fellow man? Even if that man is a synth?
Perhaps. She raises a fair point. And this is the huge difference between the Railroad, or one of the, stark differences between the Railroad and, say, the Brotherhood of Steel. The Brotherhood of Steel sees the synths as too dangerous and they have to be killed. They think they're just the same as a Mr. Handy robot or Protectron, etc. They're tools to be used. And it's no worse than, committing genocide against all toasters in the world.
Could you elaborate?
Answer with your gut on this. Your heart. If you had to put yourself in danger to save a synth, would you do it?
I already have, actually. As early as Concord. We saved a synth from a couple of his own friends, actually, when they found out he was a synth and turned guns against him.
I risk my life for people every day. Makes no difference to me if it's a human or a synth.
Well said. Someone with your skills.
No, dance.
Normally, we'd try and
I should have left him outside
right now,
the whole
we don't
church.
have the time to train up a new agent. There are, however, other valuable ways you can contribute. And in turn, we can help you. See Deacon for details. You're free to go.
Thank you, dear. The road to freedom complete. The Railroad is a faction that I want to work with pretty extensively before we hit the major crossroads in deciding our final faction. Because they have some nice perks, similar to the Brotherhood of Steel. The main one being Ballistic Weave.
Hope you didn't mind the reception. When you tango with the Institute, you gotta be careful when someone new gets on the dance floor.
Your leader was just being cautious.
Caution can often be misinterpreted as hostility. I've seen it happen before.
Exactly. Kind of killed our chance at a friendly first impression, though. But it's all good now. I vouched for you. Nobody got shot. Still, I would consider it a close personal favor if you didn't sell us out to the Institute. Thanks.
So tell me, why did you vouch for me?
In our little outfit, it's my job to know things. And with everything you've done, it's clear you're capable. A dangerous enemy. And I'm betting a valuable ally.
But why the trust? You can't be taking it all on faith.
I don't know if we can trust you, but I hope we can. We just survived a hell of a crisis, so we may just be a teeny-weeny bit desperate for new members. If everything was sunshine and bottle caps, we'd probably play a longer getting-to-know-you game, but we don't have that luxury.
Really? Is that all?
You just don't give up. All right, I have a short list of people I think would be a good fit for our family. You piqued my interest, so maybe I asked around. Did my homework. If you hadn't found us, there's a chance I would have found you instead. Thanks for saving me the trip. So Dez wants me to make you a tourist. That's what we call someone who helps out with the odd job here and there. What a waste. I'm just gonna come out and say this. The Railroad needs you.
You sure you need me? Desdemona didn't seem to care.
She's just thinking of the time and manpower it would take to train you. And if you were some hick from the burbs that didn't know your ass from a rocket launcher, she'd be right. But I'm betting someone like you just needs a few pointers. And a target.
You are correct, sir.
You got my attention.
I got a job. Too big for me, just perfect for the two of us. You help me out, we turn a few heads, and then Dez invites you into the fold. Then, if you get into a bind and need some help, your buddies in the railroad got your back.
Sign me up, then.
Perfecto. Let's meet up at the old freeway outside of Lexington. I'll fill you in once you get there.
All right, so we've got tradecraft queued up to do. That's the first big mission for
Heads up.
Need something?
the
Come on.
railroad.
Roger that.
I have a feeling we're gonna have to ditch Dance pretty soon. He's almost maxed Affinity. We won't get his perk yet, though, because I think he has a loyalty quest or something later on before he'll give you his perk. So first opportunity I get, I'm going to swap out companions for somebody different because we are working for a faction that is pro-synth.
Now that's what I call locked and loaded.
And because we need to be working on other companion perks. Alright, that concludes our business here at the old church. We've got to decide what we're doing next. What's the next step in the plan? Head back to the Glowing Sea, report to Virgil, start on tradecraft for the railroad, head up north to the insane asylum for Jack Cabot, or a million other options. I guess we'll just have to see.